Ladies and gentlemen, Untitled Chapter, and welcome to a news update. Now, some of you might be aware, Star Citizen hosted a CitizenCon event yesterday, showing off some upcoming key features, and at the same time updated us on the progress of the game and some of the things that are planned in the future. We've got a few parts to go through. I'm going to give you an overview of what was spoken about at the event, and also give you a bit of an idea of what ships we can expect in the future as well. Starting at the top of the list, we got to see the Carrick. Now, I know a lot of people have been waiting to see this. It still will be in the next patch, but it has been delayed to an X patch, so it won't go live on the same day as 3.8 goes live. There will be a little bit of a wait there. This is due to some work that still needs to be completed on the ship. Although it looked pretty decent when they were doing the demo, they want the ship to be polished on launch, so they're going to spend a little bit more time tidying it up, and like I said, it will come in a X patch. A big part of Chris Roberts' presentation evolved around a demo mission, and this demo mission showed you how you can invite your friends along for the mission, sharing the cost. They did the mission with the Carrick, using the Pisces as well to go down to a planet. This also showed how chained missions will work. Chain missions are multiple objectives that come under one mission. So maybe you complete one task to go and do X, and then once you've done X, you've got to go and do Y. The one that they showed had about 5 or 6 individual tasks that had to be completed to complete the mission. On completion, you would get the payout. One of the areas they really want to focus on in the coming year is playability, and to smoothen out the user experience in the game. In 3.8, we will be seeing space stations added to all planet locations. I like the idea of this because it at least gives you a central point to go and meet your friends before you go down to a planet. I should imagine this will also attract players that are interested in PvP. One of the bigger updates we're going to be seeing in 3.8 as well is improvements to the pop-in and shadows. They're calling this V2 of the planet tech. This will be in 3.8. We had a sneak peek at the weather system as well. They're breaking the weather system into like rooms. What they mean by that is areas. So let's say you go down on a planet, there will be dynamic weather across the planets. The dynamic weather, let's just say for instance it was snow or rain, it would have an effect on the ship, on your visor. Also, it will have an effect on your suit as well, depending on what suit you've chosen. And while we're on the topic of picking the right suit, later on down the line, we're going to be seeing a new location. It's called New Babbage. This is an upcoming location. It's a snowy, very, very, very cold location. We saw temperatures of -100. I'm not quite sure how you would survive. Even a couple of seconds, you'd probably freeze. The focus being is making the suits more prevalent in game. Currently at the moment, the suits don't really make a huge amount of difference other than the actual armor suits to protect yourself. What you need to be doing later on down the line is taking maybe an array of suits with you, some to withstand very, very cold temperatures, some to withstand very, very hot temperatures, and also toxicity as well. We will see more of the suit types coming in on 3.9 later on down the line. Something that is planned for next year is the ability to pick a starting location. At the moment, when you spawn into Star Citizen for the very first time, you spawn at Port Olisar. What we can expect to see is the ability to select your starting point. This is overall a positive thing because then at least this way it distributes the players around the system that we have so far. Moving on to some of the ships that was spoken about and some of the new ones as well. The Pisces, currently there are 2 types you can go for. You can go for the C8 or the C8X. They're both on sale at the moment and they could be obtained with LTI. The Carrick comes with the Pisces, the C8 version. The difference between the C8 and the C8X is mainly the weapons and a skin. I believe you can actually put the weapons on the C8 and pretty much make it into a C8X minus the skin. Flyable in game right now, so I'm going to be doing a ship review on this one very shortly, so we can have a look to see what it looks like. It is pretty decent. It's not like the other ships, the small snub fighters that comes with them. This one actually has a small cargo area. It has a rear ramp. You can take your friends with you. And I suppose most importantly, it actually comes with a jump drive as well. Next up on the ships, Argo Mole. This is going to be a mining ship. It comes with 3 mining turrets. and it can store more cargo than the Prospector. This one's due in 3.8, so if you like your mining, this is a good option for you as well. Moving up in size, we've got the Kraken Privateer. It's similar to the Banu Merchantman. You will be able to change out some of the landing locations on the ship for shops. The only difference between the Banu and the Kraken Privateer is mainly going to be cargo. The Banu has got more cargo once you actually swap out these landing pads for shops. There are some other ships that they're going to be working on as well. These are not necessarily ones that they have put in the roadmap as of yet. They have spoken about creating a vehicle that can do mining on a planet and a few other ships from some of the alien races as well. I think we do need to see more alien ships. We do have a few at the moment. The alien ships that we've got at the moment are very sort of heavily focused around FPS. It would be good to see some cargo haulers, some mining ships, and also an array of other mechanics in-game from the alien manufacturers, just to sort of spread out the choices that we've got in-game. I will leave some links in the description below. There's lots of videos. They haven't publicized all the videos of yet. I should imagine they're rendering them out. There was a massive section talking about how the economy system is going to work. This goes into incredible detail. It's pretty cool as well. Once again, I will leave some links to the videos that are available currently so you can go and take a look. For all the people out there that like FPS, they are introducing a new FPS mode, Theatre of War. Theatre of War is very similar to Battlefield, where you have an objective to take. Once you take that objective, another objective appears. Two teams fighting against each other, objective based. Really looking forward to seeing this. I do like a bit of FPS, and it would be good fun playing against bigger teams. And what would be really, really cool as well if they introduced like tanks and planes in there as well. The next one on the list is something that we haven't had a massive amount of information on in the past, and that is the way that the prison mechanic is going to work in game. The prison mechanic is built off the back of the cave tech. Prisons are unmanned. They are controlled by drones. Clearly there's some obvious ways to get yourself put in prison. Obviously breaking the law, getting arrested and putting in prison. One of the reasons that you might want to go into prison, there will be mission givers inside the prisons. So if you wanted to complete that mission, you would then obviously commit a crime, I guess, get put in prison, and then you can go and complete that mission. So on the same topic of the prison mechanic, how do you actually get out? Well, once you're in prison, you earn merits. Merits can be obtained a few ways. The first and most simple way to earn merits are to do nothing and just wait on a timer to earn enough merits to get yourself out. You can also earn merits by mining. So working in the prison will earn you merit. And then thirdly, you can also give merits to other people in prison as well. So I suppose it's some sort of trading as well when you're in the prison. There was quite a big section on the jump points and the wormholes going to the prior system. This is due later on down the line, but it does look quite progressed. This was quite a long demo. I'll put some little clips in the background so you can have a look. Some of the big things that are going to be coming in 3.8 is going to be the OCS server-side V1. Going to make an assumption here that this should help with performance, and also this will help in engagements. Later on next year, we can also expect to see the server meshing, probably going to be nearer the end of the year. So between now and next year, we have some key features coming in to really sort of build the foundations for Star Citizen to build out all the other systems. They did touch on this as well, going into quite detail on the reason why that these tools are paramount to building out all the other systems. The last one on the list, a really, really good one, and this is going to be tied into the OCS aspect of it, is the ability to extend the resets between patches and micro patches. So what this means is money that you've earned in game will pass over between patch and patch. The reason why we need this at the moment is because a lot of the bigger ships there that are on rentals and some of the ships that you can get in game, the problem is between the 3-month period, and in some cases 2 months, because they do a reset maybe after the first month. It's almost impossible for you to gain any of these larger ship rentals. In fact, I would say it is impossible, particularly with some of the very, very large ones. So extending this time will give you more time to get these other ships and won't put you under pressure to really hit the game hard and try and earn that cash to get them ships. So overall, I was really pleased with the event. We got to see some really cool stuff coming up, particularly on the OCS side. That's going to be really cool. Lots of ships coming in next year as well. And I've no doubt there's going to be many surprises on the ship front. What's next on the channel? I've got some ship reviews coming up on the Pisces, so we're going to have a good look around that. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon. I have started streaming now on YouTube. Quite a few of you hanged out the other day on the stream, so I appreciate everyone turning up. And finally, the last thing on the agenda today, if you're looking to join a Star Citizen organization, check out the link in the description below. That's it for me. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.